I'm a mindfulness trainer. I work for a company based in Dubai called the Free Spirit Collective. And mindfulness exercises are a really good way just to refresh your energy at any time during the day. And so hopefully I can guide you through a nice one here, which will lead you nicely into the rest of this event. I hope you've enjoyed the event so far and had a nice lunch and all of that kind of thing. So wherever you are, I'd just like to invite you to get the phone on flight mode, put the phone on silent so it's not going to disturb you, and just sit comfortably somewhere, not too comfortably. You don't want to be ideally lying down with hundreds of pillows all around you if you're joining us from home, because you're quite likely to fall asleep. So just sitting up nice and straight on a comfortable chair, and then just closing your eyes whenever you're ready. Just allowing this sound to fade out. And as soon as you can't hear that chime anymore, just like to invite you to become aware of your own mind space. Everybody joining us now will have something different going on in their minds right now. Some thoughts about the past, thoughts about the future, memories flashing up from lunchtime or from some of the talks which have already been attended today. And all of this stuff will be buzzing around the mind. And I'd just like to invite you just to look at all the activity in the mind, with no effort being made whatsoever to change what is happening. Just taking a moment to be aware of your own mind space. There may be absolutely nothing going on in your mind, which is of course fine, but whatever you can notice, just be aware of it. And what we're going to do now is just make a conscious effort to let go of paying attention to the mind. It doesn't matter what's going on there. Thoughts will continue, maybe daydreams will come in during this meditation. That's totally fine. We're just making a conscious effort to let go of that as we now direct our attention to something completely different. So you're going to bring your attention now to the sense of hearing. Just anything whatsoever that you can hear in the room with you. Just allowing the sounds around you to fill your awareness. Again, we're making no effort whatsoever to do anything about what we can hear. We don't need to think about what we can hear. Just letting the sound enter your world. Being totally present with sound. Seeing now if you can be aware of any sounds which are coming into you from further away. So just bringing your awareness to the far sounds. Maybe something on the other side of the room, something outside. Just tuning in the sense of hearing, giving all of your attention to it. You may notice activity in your mind. You may notice your breathing. That's totally fine. But just remembering that your intention right now is to be aware of sound. Now we're going to shift the attention inward, right down to the soles of your feet. Wherever you are right now, focusing on the sensations in the soles of your feet as they make contact with the floor or whatever it is they're making contact with. Focusing all of your attention there. And just starting to see what you can notice. Can you notice the temperature of your feet? Can you notice any specific sensations which are arising? Also noticing, what is it like just to have your attention on that point where your feet are making contact with the floor? Is it possible to keep your attention there? Is there anything else pulling on your consciousness, asking for attention? Are there any thoughts coming in? Any daydreams, any memories? Any feelings in any other parts of the body? Whatever's coming to your awareness, that's totally fine. And as soon as you notice it, just remember to take note and then go straight back to the soles of your feet. And now shifting your attention to the tops of your feet instead. So bringing your attention away from the soles of your feet to the tops of your feet and your toes. Just taking some time to be aware of those parts of your body. And don't worry if this is a bit difficult. Just whatever you can do is totally fine. Just having this intention to be aware of the toes and the tops of the feet. Any sensations which arise, any movement, any pressure. As we move now to the left knee, so shifting your attention totally to your left knee. And just noticing what you can feel. Seeing if it's possible to hold the left knee in your awareness. And to make it the only thing that you're focusing on. And then shifting to the right knee. Exactly the same thing, just gently bringing your attention over to the right knee, noticing the sensations. The temperature. Maybe you can actually feel the point at which your knee comes into contact with your clothes or with the chair that you're sitting on. Just bring all that into your awareness. Just noticing any tension in the muscles, maybe in these areas. And then gently, softly, bringing your attention now to both of your shoulders. See if you can be aware of both shoulders at the same time. Shoulders, an area of the body where we carry lots of tension. So just do a scan of your shoulders. See if you can scan that area internally. Just notice how they feel right now. We don't need to change anything. Just becoming aware of the shoulder area. And again, if any thoughts, sensations come in which are bringing you away from this, don't worry about them. It's completely fine. Just notice and bring yourself back to the shoulders. May have some judgments coming up. Whatever mental content there might be which appears during this meditation. Just notice it, set it aside, and come back to the area of focus, which right now is the shoulders. And then shifting down all the way down the arms, noticing the journey down the upper arms to the elbows, and down the lower arms to your hands. For the hands, we'll do one at a time. So starting with the left hand, just bringing it into your awareness. Totally focusing on the left hand here, bringing the spotlight of your attention, resting it on the left hand. Noticing the temperature, and particularly paying attention to the points of contact between your hand and the chair or your clothing or whatever it's making contact with. Just noticing how simple it is to rest your attention there now. Perhaps seeing if you can be aware of your pulse in your hand. Remembering that any mental content which arises is okay. All we need to do is notice it, go straight back to focusing on the body. Now we're going to shift over to the right hand, bringing your right hand into your awareness, noticing any sensations you can in any of your fingers, the palm of your hand, the top of your hand. Bringing a strong, steady awareness to the hand, the right hand. And finally, just coming to your breathing, the center of your chest, come to your breath. And just allow yourself to have a couple of nice, really slow, gentle, deep breaths right to the base of your chest. Down to your tummy area, just really expansive breaths. As a preparation for moving on with the rest of your day, and being ready to focus and give your attention to the next presentation. And kind of like a waking up from this meditation, just connecting with the breath. And then just listening to this chime. And as the sound slowly fades away, just allowing yourself to bring your awareness back to the room, opening your eyes gently. Have a nice look around. And notice how you feel. I hope that everybody enjoyed that and it was nice refreshment for you all. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the event. Thanks.